How are you? This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. You know, I always have to throw that Lady D in there because that is my signature name, and I do a lot of things under both. But there, Smith is a common name, and it gets misdirected and caught up and misunderstood with other people. So, to be clear, I'm Donna Smith, but I'm AKA Lady D. So, what's up, everybody? This is a Thursday afternoon with some afternoon thoughts. I'm here chiming in. Just had a fabulous lunch. They gave us some a free lunch today where Boston Market, yeah, I had some ribs, some barbecue ribs, some barbecue chicken, some corn, some potatoes and cornbread and I can't eat a lot at one time anymore, but I ate enough to feel good. And I'll eat some more later. But anyway, had a very good lunch, and today has been a trying afternoon, morning, early afternoon, very busy, very consistent, just kind of draining. But thank God, getting through is what we can do. Let me tell you, because it sometimes gets rough. So, yeah, I wanted to just kind of brainstorm on some little thoughts I was having today. One is the click thing, the click. Some people have their cliques that they're in, well, there's a cute little dog, I think. Excuse me, grown folk. It's a little cute little dog walking down the street here. Look like a little toy dog. Chihuahua mixed with something. I wish I could show y'all, but anyway, he looked lost. He's not with anybody. Wow. So anyway, the click thing, oh, he's running up. Okay, his person is right there. There they go. Um, when people seem to get caught up in these clicks, you see it happening at work. You see it happening in some businesses. You see it happening, with friends. You see this clique of folks, and more so at work. And some will get along with one another, and they have this little thing. And then you have a few that's cool, but they don't get caught up in the clique and the gossip and this and that, so they kind of stand off to themselves. And that's okay. You like who you like. You feel comfortable with who you feel comfortable with. But some have to watch how they do things. Have you ever heard that, like, you're working with somebody and they speak a different language from you, and you may somebody comes up that they know or work with that speak the same language, so they'll switch from your language to their language, and the whole conversation is their language, and it makes the person feel kind of uncomfortable, like, if y'all just, because it makes you think like that they're talking about you. So it's like, why can't you just talk English? And if you're gonna switch up like that, maybe y'all should step out and talk your talk, because it is offensive to others that's around. One minute you talking straight English, and hey, Levon, how you doing? I've been great. Good to see you. I hope everything's going good, and I hope that your Father's Day is wonderful coming up too. But you know, back to what I was saying, they seem to switch gears, and they start talking in this different language. Here you are right here. They was talking English at first and they switch. And that can be very offensive. And I just wanted to say that to some who do that. Be mindful of the feelings of people that's around you, because they can't understand what you're saying. And when you switch like that, and then when that person leaves and you switch back to English, the first thing they're going to think is, oh, wow, they were sitting up here talking big talk about, you see that going on a lot in the nail salons and stuff. You have somebody doing your feet, and they talking to you in English. Hey, how you doing, Donna? What's going on? You have a good day? Oh, you look very pretty today. Oh, la la la. And then all of a sudden, one of their coworkers walk by and they switch up in their language, and then they rub it on your feet, and the other person is over there doing somebody's feet, and they going back and forth in their language, and you trying to read the emotion because you thinking they talking about your feet or they talking about you. You know, if it's something that's secretive that you guys don't want other people to know, just don't talk about it until they're not around. Just talk about it when they're not around, because it can offend the other person. So I had to just bring that up. And the click thing, you have some that'll do the same thing, was not in a different language, but you may walk up on them and they already are having a conversation. And here you come and they automatically stop. They just stop in the middle of the conversation because they don't want you to hear what they was talking about. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. You know what I'm saying? That is so rude too, because that just automatically it makes you think that either they were talking about you or they were talking about something they just didn't want you to even know. Well, they should have stepped over somewhere outside around the corner, somewhere where could nobody walk in and just be in the midst of that. It's absolutely crazy. LeBron, you know what I'm saying. You feeling me? They just, and it's these little cliques. Then you have those like me. I'm not totally a loner, but when I do on my break time, I got things that I do. I may do some reading, I may do some writing, I may do my talks here on YouTube or whatever I do. I eat and then I spend my time investing in me, because this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm pushing and I'm trying to brand myself in a way that I have to constantly do what I do. And this is my time, a good time during the day to bring this talk, to have my peace. Sometimes I may take a nap or whatever it is. But I'm not involved in the gossip. I'm not involved in the he say, she say. I'm not involved with, ooh, did you see that? Ooh, did you hear that? No, if I happen to walk into it and you talking about it, okay, that's good. I may get a little, but I'm not going to really deeply engage in it. Or get this, those who will tell somebody something, one or two people something at work, and then they miss you. They don't tell you. Maybe something big going on. Maybe they pregnant. Maybe they getting married. Maybe they didn't bought something. Maybe they didn't won the lot or whatever it is. But they whispering to, and the ones they whispering to is the ones that really they shouldn't even be whispering to. But they take into whispering to them, and then they try to leave other folks out that they really probably should have been talking to in the first place, because that person don't tell all your business. So anyway, I just had to get that out. It's one of them vent days, I guess. Just, that's just what you deal with in life. And that's why, it's important to remember that birds of a feather flock together. Like kind is what, creates positive energy to the mind. And if you are moving in a positive way and vibing and jiving in a positive way, then you want to deal with those kind of people. Not negative people, not cliquey people, not gossipy people, not people who just always want to find some kind of negative thing to say about you and to you, or about someone else and not to them. Because usually, 9 times out of 10, you know, that's right. Don't let your right hand know what the left hand is doing. 100. I hear you, Levon. And that's real talk. That's an old school saying, but it has a lot of validity, a lot of truth in that. Never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Your left hand is your left hand business. It's handling whatever it's handling with that left hand. Don't let the right hand know that. Because then the right hand is going to peep the game on the left hand and be trying to duplicate what the left hand is doing, instead of being creative in his own mindset with his own right hand, if you get what I'm saying. So that's definitely an old school saying, but it's a good food for thought. You know what I'm saying? But, and then another thing I want to talk about, judgmental people. People who judge the character of someone just because they're different. I say be uniquely different. Be you. Do you. dress you, look you, um, act you, do everything in your power to be your own unique self. If someone is talking against what you're doing, first off, they could be hating on what you're doing. They could wish they can jump in the seat and do what you're doing, or they wait until you slip and fall if you do, so they can do what you're doing. Okay? So if people don't have positive, uplifting, um, supportive things to say about you in the midst of what you're doing, they, bye, bye. That's dark energy. That's folks that you don't need in your circle. You need encouragement, you need upliftment, you need positivity. You need people who, even though they're going through their life struggles and they may need somebody to talk to sometime, but at the end of the day, they are being positive about whatever it is that they're trying to do and appreciating you for just listening and being positive as far as your feedback back to them. So you have got to not get caught up with allowing people to rain on your parade in a way that they're being judgmental. Say, for instance, um, if you're an artist and the type of artwork or music that you present is of a certain caliber that not everybody is open to, and that could be rapping, that could be adult erotica, that could be Christian music. I mean, some people just got to have something to say. And the thing is, doing you and bringing forth what you bring forth in a way that brings you joy, and it's always an audience of people who's going to enjoy it. Not to say everybody won't, but sometimes people will judge, especially when it comes to, say, like for instance with me, I do spoken word music, I do real life stuff, I do things talking about the youth, I do uh erotic grown folk type of music, where I'm saying things of a grown folk nature, and only those who are open and that can appreciate that enjoy it. And a lot of people miss it because I used to really bring it hard and do it often. I'm always asked, when are you gonna do your next CD on some little? Well, y'all look out because it's coming. I'm working on some things, and I try to do a little bit of both. I try to do a little bit of sassy, nasty, and then I try to do a little bit of real life, real vibe type of stuff, so that you can get a taste of my talent all over the globe there. But some will be judgmental. They'll say, well, ooh, she always talking about that old stuff, and that stuff she be talking about all the time. Man, she must be a big old or she must be, man, something wrong. Ooh, no, ain't nothing wrong, and I ain't no big old. It's just I bring what I know people like. I like to write. I'm very creative with my writing. I like to story tell. I do that with my poetry that I write, and I love to bring good listening, good reading. I've also been asked, when are you going to do your next book? When are you going to do? And I asked the person the question. I say, well, I'm working on it, but I'm trying to decide, do I want to stay in the realm of adult writing, or do I want to switch and do something else? Oh, do the adult writing. Do the adult writing. We love that. And and that's good. I need that feedback. I need that feedback because I know that erotica and stuff like that definitely sell. I know that, some of the things I say on my CD are things that people really would like to see, but really just don't feel, would like to say, but don't feel comfortable saying. So who says it? Lady D says it. You know what I'm saying? And she says it well. So, I'm thinking about that next one. In which area do I want to go with it? And I did short stories in this last book, Seduction of the Hidden Diva, my first write last year. And shoot, was it last year? I think it was last year. And it was about 20 some chapters of erotica, adult fictional stories that was juicy and sizzling. Some of the feedback I got was, oh wow, I wish the chapters would have been a little longer. That one was getting juicy. I wanted to read more. I wanted to find out what happened with Homegirl. What did she do? What did he do? What level did they take it next? So you can rest assured that my next writing will be, especially if it's in the form of chapters and short stories type of thing, it will be a little bit more longer chapters and more juicy. But I like to know you guys thought. What do you want? Do you want the hot sizzling stories, or do you want some real deep, we can talk about relationships type of thing? What do you want? Y'all give me your feedback. I'm a sister that can write it and tell some stories for you. I can bring some stuff to life for real though. I can. So I just thought I would share that. This is Juneteenth weekend and Father's Day, and I hope that you guys do have something nice planned. The weather is supposed to be great. There's going to be a lot of activities going on around the bay and everywhere, and so try to get out and do something. Try to spend some time and acknowledge your fathers. For those of you who have your fathers still around, my biological father and my stepfather and my grandfather are all gone to heaven. So I miss them dearly, and I send my love and prayers, and I know that they're doing well up there, and I miss them so much. So I just wanted to say that do you. I can't stress that enough. That's just on a girl's brain today. Stop trying to change. Some people, when they get, I remember when I first started doing my music and stuff, and I would have folks come at me that was close to me, like family and stuff, would be like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you saying? Why are you letting people know how you do with your sexuality and da? First off, I got to say this. I'm very talented and I do what I do well. And what I do is no representation of what I do, and is no representation of me. It's art, it's entertainment. Just like an artist drawing a piece of artwork. Music is art, it's storytelling, it's creating, it's entertaining. Spoken word is the same, writing is the same. So, in no means is a person, if they're doing something and is talking about a specific act, it may be a clap act, it may be you hurt my heart act or whatever. That doesn't mean that they're talking about their own personal life business. I'm very creative. Give me a topic, I'll run with it. I'll create a story. I'll move you with my words. That's one of my blessed talents and skills that God has blessed me with. And I'm sprinkling it in all different types of ways, even with talking to you guys with these videos. If it's something that God has blessed you with, bring it, do it, push it, move it forward. And that's what I do. So if I would have got stuck in the mode of allowing someone to discourage me and judge me based on, oh no, I remember I just had a thought about that Betty Wright song. I forgot what it was, what she said, I know you're not gonna sing that song. I forgot what one that was, but it's just, it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna have something to say about what you are doing. And if you get caught up on worrying about what they're saying and what they are hammering on your head that you shouldn't be doing, shame on you. You have to believe in yourself enough and believe in the direction you're going in and believe in the brand that you're trying to build and things you're trying to. You have to believe enough in you that you dismiss all that because you're going to have a percentage of followers, you're going to have a percentage of supporters, and you're going to have a percentage of haters. It's just how it is. It's how it is. But you can't get caught up on that. You got to get caught up on the mission and the purpose and the reason. Believing in yourself. Yeah, it's nice to get stroked and be told um, positive things, encouragement and stuff like that is wonderful to hear that. But at the end of the day, even if you didn't hear that, you still had to continuously, passionately push forward with what you feel good about doing. Never do something that someone is forcing or trying to make you do. Never stop doing something that others don't want you to do, but you feel like you need to do or want to do. You see what I'm saying? And don't get caught up in all the negative talk and the bashing and stuff like that. And if it's anybody in your circle that's doing that, dismiss yourself from that circle. Bye bye. I gotta deal with you with a long handled, very long handled spoon. You see what I'm saying? And that's just where your mindset has to be. Because I don't care how great you are at what you're doing and how long you've been doing it and where it's at this point, it's always going to be the good and the bad that's going to come your way. There's going to be the testers and the triers. There's going to be the haters and the slayers. And there's going to be the supporters and those who just love what you do. You have to keep focused on believing in yourself and going forth with whatever your dream and your plans and your goals are. Take hold to what God has blessed you with, your talents. Write things down. I'm good at X. I'm good at Z. I'm good at A. I'm good at B. Everyone has been blessed with good, and some people have been not blessed with good, but they've been blessed with something because we're all uniquely different and we all have our own talents and skills and all that we go by. So you have got to hold on to that. Sorry, you guys, I had to wave at my folks walking by right quick. But you have got to hold on to believing in you. I can't stress that enough. I come from um, a group of folks who believed in me and a group of folks who didn't. And what can I say? If I hadn't had the tenacity, the focus, and the to just keep charging through that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing today. Because why? It would have put me in a place of feeling less than, put me in a place of feeling insecure about what I wanted to do, put me in a mindset of, you can't do that. As a matter of fact, let me tell y'all, can't, erase that out of your vocabulary. The word can't, won't, will not, all that. Take those words out because it's all about I can, I do, I will. Watch it happen, okay? And you have got to get to that place. And I don't care what you're doing. You could be drawing cartoon sketches. You could be trying to build a business, cannabis business. You could be doing whatever it is that's your focus, that you feel like you're driven to on a positive plane, that God has gifted you with the ability and the knowledge and the know-how to do. Be driven. Be driven. And erase those that don't matter, that is sprinkling you negative seeds. And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes you have to um, step back from family. I'm not saying you can erase family, because that is family and you love them and you always will, and they're negative, they're not supportive. So you have to distance yourself between you and them. And my thing is, as long as somebody is doing something positive, as long as they're trying to get it and climb and excel in a positive way and trying to have things and do things, I'm going to support it. You ain't going to hear nothing but positivity coming from me, because it takes a strong, gifted, and motivated and willful person to be able to strive on through. And one thing with me, telling me what I can't do, you about to get your feelings hurt. Because I'm getting ready to show you what I am going to do. And that's real talk. So this is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D, with some afternoon thoughts sprinkling to you guys today. I gotta get back. That chicken is kind of sitting right here. I mean, I know I'm giving TMI, but it's sitting. So I gotta go drink something, some water, something, get it down. And I'm gonna be here tomorrow, reaching out to you guys. I got much love. Thank you for being a part of my afternoon thoughts and my show on Sunday. We will be resuming with our show on Sunday. I know it's Daddy's Day. It's Juneteenth Day. Um, I may start it at 8 o'clock instead of 7. But if that's the case, I will be letting you guys know by tomorrow. Because what I try to do is, allow for people to have their day and their time and do what they got to do, and not have to rush, coming to be on the show or view the show or whatever. So and then it gives me a chance to do what I have to do during the day too, in case something comes up that I need to do. So I will be letting you guys know. I want you to continue to love yourself, be good to yourself, and appreciate those who love and care about you in a positive way, and stay away from them cliques. Yeah, that's right. Have a good day, y'all. Mwah.